Alright, hello boys and girls. Welcome to another one of Big Red's Rants and Ramblings. Today I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl LI. I'm not too hip to my Roman numerals, so forgive me for not knowing. But you might as well add an E to the end of that, Super Bowl lie. Also be talking about the NFL in general. And just trying to get your opinion on where you're at with it. Okay, so here it is. When I was a kid, I used to love watching football, and of course, being born in New Orleans, it's in my DNA and in my blood to love the Saints. And I will and always have loved the Saints. I bleed black and gold. But lately, I just haven't been able to get into football. This Super Bowl, I have exactly zero interest in. There's nothing on the halftime show I want to see. I could care less about the commercials. I could see those on YouTube after or some other website. How do you guys feel about the Super Bowl if any of your teams or team isn't in it? I could care less. The NFL has turned into a bunch of sniffling, whiny bitches. I remember when I was a kid, people would go out there and play injured. Now, oh, I got turf toe. I can't play, coach. Sit me out. Give me my freaking $1 million and my $20 million endorsements. That's horseshit. You know, I mean, all these old school players that, you know, paved the way for you fuckers, they didn't get paid hardly shit. So I have absolutely no interest in watching this Super Bowl. I can't stand Atlanta, and the Patriots are a bunch of cheating assholes. So, I don't know. And the Super Bowl is in the town that I live in currently. It's in Houston this year, and all you're going to do is clog up my traffic with all you out-of-towners. It's great for the commerce. You know, it's great that, you know, people are here to spend money and all of that. So, that's a plus. But on the radio today, I heard, you know, tickets to go party at a party tonight at some club is like $750 just to go to a freaking club that's hosting a party or having a party at that location hosted by Donnie Wahlberg and his fiance or wife, whatever she is, Jenny McCarthy. You know, for that kind of money, I want Jenny McCarthy's freaking hands on my junk. I mean, hey. Anyway, I think that's people who pay those kind of stupid prices just to go to a party. That's ridiculous. Also, Super Bowl tickets are way overpriced. Just prices of tickets to sporting events these days. Could you imagine bringing a family of 4 to go see a football game or a baseball game? Well, it's damn near impossible. I mean, you know, how these people do it, I'll never know. They must save up for weeks and months on end just to go to a game, because I can't afford to do it, that's for sure. Hell, I haven't been able to afford it in 10 years. Especially since being on disability doesn't allow me the extra funds to do it. You know, I'm lucky I can turn the lights on at the end of the day. But no, back to the Super Bowl and stuff. I don't know. How do you guys feel? You know, every year, right after preseason or right in the middle of preseason, I usually pick 4 teams that I'd like to see or I would hope to go or think could go to the championship games. I picked 2 NFC, 2 AFC teams to go to the championship games. This year I chose, well, every year, so I only really pick 3 because every year the Saints is on my list. So this year I picked the Saints, I picked Detroit, I picked the Texans, and I picked Cincinnati because had to root for my ginger brethren that what's his name, Andy Dalton, the quarterback for Cincinnati. You know, he's a fellow Ginger. I had to root for him this year. So yeah, once my 4 teams are eliminated, the playoffs, I could care less. The Super Bowl, I could definitely care less. You know, I mean, if a friend has a little get-together, I may go to it, but it depends if I'm hurting with this debilitating pain that I suffer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How do you guys feel about these overpriced players getting minor injuries and sitting out, still getting paid? You know, these people are getting paid millions upon millions of dollars to play nothing more than a childhood game. I mean, granted, you could look at it as they're entertainers because it's put on TV. But you know what? College players are entertainers too because they're not getting paid. You know, granted, they're getting paid in the form of a scholarship. You know, they're getting that free education. But, you know, they're not getting that big ad money. They're not getting that big endorsement money. You know, they're playing college ball in hopes to get to that status. But once they get to that status, they turn into every other jackleg that's in the NFL doing that thing. You know, there's a few NFL players that do some good charitable work with their money, and I applaud you. But for the most part, you know, I mean, it's a joke. Anyway, thanks for listening to me rant and ramble. In the comments, leave how you feel about the state of the NFL. How do you feel about watching the Super Bowl, if your team's in or not in? Just let me know. Leave a comment down there. I read all my comments, answer 90%, 99% of them. Leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, I'm thick-skinned. It doesn't bother me. I prefer these. But also subscribe to my channel. I have 3 other video series that I do, mostly cooking and eating. With that being said, you know, share this with your friends and family. Tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma. And thanks again for watching Big Red's Rants and Ramblings. Until next time, be safe. And thanks for watching.